Hi and welcome to today's episode. I'm Bonita Nuttall. Today we're going to be looking at two particular exercises that can support you in voice production and voice development. I'm often asked by my clients, Bonita, I really need help. I maybe sound a bit too nasal, or I'm not really using, my voice is really thin or squeaky, or it's too high or it's too low. And sometimes they say to me, you know what, I just don't sound like I'm getting my mouth around the words that I need to get my mouth around. So today I'm going to be focusing on two exercises that are really going to be able to support you with not only your pronunciation and articulation, but also with the tone and the quality of your voice. One thing that we really need to remember is that the voice is a muscle. Just like any other muscle, the more we exercise it, the more we use it, the better it's going to perform for us. So what I'm going to share with you now is not an overnight quick fix for your voice to just sort out any problems like that, but it's something that if you can take these two exercises in particular and practice them and really focus on them just for a few minutes every day, I can guarantee you're going to start seeing some amazing results with your voice. The first exercise is an interesting one, and before I get into it, I'm going to just put a disclaimer out there. I'm about to start sounding rather ridiculous. So if you're going to go along and do these exercises with me, I encourage to really give yourself permission to have a bit of fun and to be really silly. The sillier you can be, the easier it's going to be for you to get through these exercises. No seriousness allowed on these episodes at all. Okay. All right. So the first one, we're going to start with the letter B, and we're going to work our way through the alphabet by going through different vowel sounds. So it goes a little like this. We'll start with B. All right. Are you ready? So it goes Bibble, Bobble, Bebble, Bobble. So you'll notice I'm using vowel sounds, and it starts with a B, and in the middle there's a Bibble, so there's more B's in the middle there. So Bibble, that's the I, Bubble, A, Bebble, E, Bobble, O. Okay, so once we've done the B, then we go to the C. We go Kibble, Cubble, Kibble, Cobble. Dibble, Double, Debble, Dobble. Yes, you can feel free to do them with me as we move on to the next one. Let's go to E. Ibble, Elble, Ibble, Yobble. I know, it starts sounding a bit like Ibble, yeah. And at first, if you're doing these for the first time, I can promise you now it's going to feel really awkward and be like, what is going on with my mouth? But it's because we're retraining our mouths to be able to use different sounds, to be able to open up and to really be able to articulate. So I encourage you just to be really fine with feeling awkward and silly as we're doing this. The idea is to start off slowly. So Dibble, Double, Debble, Dobble, Ibble, Elble, Ebble, Yobble, Fibble, Fabble, Febble, Fobble, and then to start speeding it up. Gibble, Gabble, Gibble, Gobble, Hibble, Hubble, Hibble, Hobble, Ibble, Abble, Ebble, Obble, Dibble, Dobble, Debble, Dobble, and so forth and so on. And so you move through the alphabet until you get to Z or Z, whichever you prefer. And that really is just allowing your mouth to open up. We're exercising our tongue as well. And it's also teaching our brain that, you know, how to move our mouths in a wider kind of way and in a more pronounced kind of way. You're really welcome while you do this exercise as well to do it a bit OTT. Look in the mirror if you want to. I guarantee you'll have a few laughs. It's fabulous. If you're having a bad day, just do that. You'll be fine. But by doing that, it's really opening and expanding the mouth and exercising it as well. We're going to start activating the different resonators within our bodies. Now, we've got different cavities in our body, if you will. So we've got the chest is a whole area that can be used for sound, and we've got the sinus cavities, the nasal cavities, and even all the way up into the head here. A lot of people, when they step into those high notes, they're kind of going all the way up into their heads here like that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So what we're doing is we're going to send the sound of our voices to different cavities in our faces so that we can start warming them up. Because sometimes our voices can get trapped And we can only use maybe one nasal cavity, and that's why so many people maybe start sounding a little nasal, a little bit like that, you know, and it just doesn't really sound good. So the more cavities we can kind of get involved, the better. And in fact, I welcome you to even try to get your chest cavity and even move it down all the way into your stomach area as well, so that the sound is really filling your voice. Now imagine walking into a cave. If you walked into a really small cave and you said, hello, you'd probably have a little bit of an echo. But go into a bigger cave and then go into the cathedral cave where it's massive and you stick your head in there and you just go, hello! Well, you're going to get a much fuller, a much bigger echo coming out of there as well, and you're going to get a lot more volume. And it's exactly the same with our bodies. So that's the kind of result we're going to get from this as well. And the exercise goes a little something like this. Right, so we start off with the letter L. Now imagine for a moment that you had ears like Shrek. Okay, so you've got these long ears coming out here like this, right? What we want to do is we want to send the sound of our voices so that they come out of our ears. And I want you to try that with me and see if you can start feeling the little tingling that starts happening in your ears as you do that, okay? All right? Try it with me. Here we go. Yep. Did you feel that? Okay, good. If you didn't feel it the first time or the second time, just keep going until eventually you do feel it. Because we're now training the sound to go to different places. Okay, so the first one is the L. Then we go to the M. Okay, so the M is really forward. It's in the mouth here. All right, and we're sending it here to, you'll feel your lips vibrating, you'll feel your cheeks vibrating a bit. Okay, you ready? You can do this with me if you want. All right, so yeah, good. I'm assuming that you're getting that one because that one's pretty simple. And if you haven't yet gotten it, don't give up yet. Just keep trying until it happens. Next one is the letter N. So we're going to go N. I know it looks ridiculous. I know, don't worry, it's fantastic. Just keep it coming. So N, and you'll feel it here in your nasal cavity. N. And then the next one is NG. Okay, so it sounds a bit like this. And I'm holding my hands like this because I'm trying to feel where the sound is going. So it's kind of in the back of your throat, and also it's opening up through the rest of the cavities like this as well. So you should feel that really vibrating in the back of your throat and in those cavities, okay? Try it with me. You ready? Now I can also feel it in my voice, in my throat. I can also feel it a bit in my chest. And that's just because I've been doing these exercises for a long time, and the more we do them, the bigger and the fuller and the richer our voices can become over time. So what we're going to do is we're going to put that in a sequence, and we're going to end that sequence with allowing the sound to come out of our mouths, and we're going to use different vowel sounds. So the first one that we're going to use is A. So here we go. See if you can go ahead with me, all right? 1, 2, 3. I. That was more like an I get that, yeah. I was going, yeah, that was intentional. All right, let's do that again. And this time we'll come out with E. So, So what I like to do every now and again is I like to imagine the sound that's coming out of my voice as color, because it really helps with the visualization process of imagining the sound really coming out and filling the room outside of us there. So imagine filling the room with whatever color you want the sound of your voice to be. And let's do that one again. We're going to go this time with O. Let's do O. All right, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. So that is going to really help you to start activating your different resonating cavities in your body, improve the richness, improve the fullness of your voice. Couple that with the articulation exercise that I just gave you of the Bibble, Bobble, Bebble, Bobble, and I can tell you that you're already a few steps ahead of most people in being able to develop a richer and better quality voice as well. Alright, well, all of the best with that. Good luck, have fun with it, and feel free to drop me a line, drop me an email on info@bonitanuttall.com. Let me know how you go with that. Feel free to drop me any questions you have as well. I look forward to hearing from you. Until next time, all the best.